Hi guys, you're welcome back again. Today we are going to learn how to cut this short gown, bubu short gown, and I'm going to use these 2 yards of Ankara fabric, and also I'm going to use this flower for the next side. Now this is the 2 yards of Ankara fabric. Just open it like this. So this is 1 and 2. Then I'll fold it again. So it's going to be in four pieces like this. So this is it. Now the next thing to do, just consider the length of your fabric and the length of the measurement. This is the length of this Ankara. Everything here is 40, I think it's 44, 45. So this is 45, and the length I'm working with is 44. So this is 44, and I'll just leave the main one for the allowance. Now I will come to the shoulder line here, I mean the upper part. So just mark the neckline, which is 3.5. So I just mark 3.5. But first I'm going to shape all this, the written side. I'm going to shape it, cut it out. Now then I'll take the neckline, which is 3.5. Depending on how you want the neck to be wide, some want like the neck to be wideness like that, so you can add to the measurement. But this one I'm working with just 3.5. Then I'll mark it like this. Then that's the width. Then I'll come down by 5.5 for the length. So this is the neck depth. It's going to be in round form like this. Then just slant it with 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Just mark a 1 inch like that. Then slant like this, just like that. Then the next thing, I will just cut it. I will cut the next side. Then I'm going to slant this also. Just cut it out like that. So now it's going to be, when I open it, it's going to be in 2/4. So this is the 2 piece like this. You are going to open this side. Open this side to make it to the 2 piece. So just like that. So this is it. Now here, if you want to shape the dancer, you can curve it, or you want to leave it in straight form like this, you can also leave it like that. But the next thing, just to be taking the measurement. For you to know the measurement, you know, for the bust, we are working with the 40 inches bust. So the quarter of the 40 is 10. I mean 40 divided by 4 is 10. I mean, so now, and you know it's in 2 pieces like this, so it's going to be 20. You are going to divide it into 2, so it's going to be 20 like that. Whatever you leave in this side, that's what you're going to leave in this side. So let's say this is the center from your cloth. This is the center front, and you want to divide the 40 by 4. That means this place is supposed to be 10, and this place must be 10 also. That is 20 altogether. But because it's a free gown, I want it to have a little big space. So just make it to be 42. So when it is 42 now, it's going to be 10.5 in this side. This place will be 10.5. Just mark a 10.5 direct like that. And before that, from the shoulder here to the armhole side, you have to consider it. So your armhole side divided by 2. Let's say your armhole side is 20. That means we divide 20 by 2. It's going to give you 10. So you can just add like 1 inch to be 11, so that piece will be free. So this is 11. Then when you get to from the shoulder to this side, which is 11, then just mark your 10.5 here. So this is a 10.5 for this side, and also come back to this side also. Come from the shoulder side here and mark your your almost which is 11. Then after that, go to the center place like this. Are you getting it? Just come to the center place and mark your 10.5 again. So that means you are going to sew this side from this place and also this place. That's for the bust. Now you go to the waist. The waist we are working with is 38. Just divide your 38 by 4 also. It's going to give you 9.5. So when you have your 9, just have 2 inches to the 38 plus 2 inches, that is 40. Now 40 divided by 4 is going to give you 10. Just mark out your 10 again. Place your tape to this side. This is 10. Mark your 10 for this side. Connect it with this bust line here. Also come to this waistline also. Mark your 10. So this is a 10. From the bust here, just mark it. Let them connect it together like this. Then go back to the hip line, which is 42. 42 divided by 4 is going to, you are going to have 10.5, baby. But let's say that 42 add 2 inches to is going to give you 44. 44 divided by 4, you are going to have your 11. Just place your tape again to the middle side, mark out your 11, and also come to this other side also, mark your 11. So this is 11. So connect it with the waist and shape it like this. And also this side, shape it with the waist, shape it. Now for the down side, just come down like that. Mark your 11 from the center here. Mark your 11 like this. This is 11. Mark it. So let's from the hip here, let's just come and meet it like this. And come to this side also, mark your 11 here. From the hip line, let it come and meet. So that is it. Now you take it to the machine. Now we are going to use bias to turn this side to the next side. We are going to use bias to turn that next side. Then from here, then you now stitch this side downward and down, just simple like that. You understand? So that's what you are going to do right now. Let's quickly do that. So now we use one here to fold this side, all the sides from the side like this, and the other side also. We use one inch to fold it, and also the down side, just fold it with 1 inch, and I will now stitch that side. Use it. Now before you now take the side measurement, take the bust, both bust, and also the waist and the hip downward like that. So after that, and this is the next side that I've joined with the bias. We have used bias to turn it like that. So now I'll just be placing this flower for only the next side. So we'll be placing the bias, I will be placing the flower like that for the next side like that. So that's all about the tutorial. Thanks so much for now. Bye bye. Thanks.